Hey, book babes, you're listening to Naughty Narratives, your weekly dose of hot takes, plot twists, and unfiltered book talk with your favorite romance-obsessed besties, Maddie and Kyla.
Hello.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yes, thank you for joining.
This is episode 21. Just so crazy. I know we say that every time, but it's still so crazy to me.
It kind of is, though. I mean, we were so excited to get this started and do everything, but we weren't really. I don't know. I mean, I guess we were both really dedicated to it, but at the same time, 21 weeks have gone by.
Which is crazy.
With both of us being sick, I mean, yeah, we've been on it. I'm very proud of us.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm thankful for all the listeners and followers that we've gotten recently. It feels really good, makes us feel worthwhile, like we're not crazy.
There are almost 1,000 of you guys on TikTok, and that baffles me because a week ago
we were at like 100.
Yeah, we were creeping up and trying, and so it feels nice to finally kind of break through that wall.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree. And I'm very, very excited to continue growing and branching out in my reading.
Me too. I think it's going to open some cool doors for us and fun opportunities. And I'm excited for the different styles of books.
Yeah.
But
all right.
Go for it. I was going to say, you go for it.
This week's episode is all about what makes a good book boyfriend. I had to wait till Chris went to bed for this one. When I told him what the episode was about, he went, "Oh, so there's schlongs?" And
yeah, no.
Yeah, babe, that's totally what makes a good book. No.
Oh, that's great. This is actually one of the few recording sessions where Alex isn't in here with me. He's watching anime out in the living room. So.
Well, there you go. It's not that I couldn't talk freely around Chris. It's just that he would be like hovering right past the laptop, and I'd be laughing all the time.
That's fair. I completely understand that. Well, who is your favorite book boyfriend?
Josh from Lights Out.
So it switched from
Kingfisher.
The guy Kingfisher from Quicksilver.
Yeah. Josh was. Yeah.
Agreed. He's like my mix of Ridoc and Xaden, and I enjoy it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I need the humor with the overprotectiveness.
Yes. And his ability to fuck isn't horrible either, but
I mean, yeah, you gotta be good in bed, I guess. Although the size of it makes me nervous.
Yeah. To the family members I met this weekend who are now listening to this podcast because we discussed it, I am so sorry.
That's so funny. No, yeah, Josh has that perfect mix of humor and the overprotectiveness and there's a fine line of like morally gray but not. He's chaotic neutral. If you play D&D, chaotic neutral.
Yes, agreed. I don't know. I really like the mix of like Zade Meadows for a long time from Haunting Adeline was a top tier book guy for me, but I could never fully get past the stalking thing, like just because the way he did it was odd, in my opinion. But I like the way that Josh does it. It's not scary. It doesn't make me feel like she's going to be brutally murdered. I mean, I know they joke about it on accident because of who his dad is, but like,
but it's also like she was pretty sure she knew who it was from the moment
Right.
she met him,
Mhm.
and that I think makes it a little more comfortable feeling where it feels mutual almost.
Yeah, it's more consensual.
Yeah. So, but we'll have to talk about Xaden Riorsen because he was both of our favorites for a while. Although I did prefer Ridoc over Xaden, so I guess I can't say that. But
I will never. I slightly get it. I don't know. I just have always had a thing for the dark brooding type, I guess.
and that's what I liked about Kingfisher. So I guess I can't really say that I don't like that. But Kingfisher also mixed in a little humor with his freaking batshit craziness.
He did.
Xaden's
That's
just
true.
too serious for me all the time. Except for that comment he made about Bodhi, and he was like, I don't really want to kill off my last living relative, but
See, I feel like in Onyx Storm, we obviously get a different version of him than we get in the first two books, and I really liked Onyx Storm Xaden, which is kind of fucked up because I know he's partially Venom that entire time, but I did like the comedy that was mixed into that entire last book. I mean,
right. It definitely highlighted a different side of him for sure, and I enjoyed it. But I also think we highlighted a different side of Ridoc too, where he was also not only funny but also super protective of
yeah,
Violet. He just obviously isn't physically involved, right?
yeah, and he did take it more to heart that she kept things from him. I feel like a little more than he did originally. So,
Right.
I was going to say something about Xaden, but oh, the comment he makes about the lightning strike not being big enough. That's another.
That's also good too, yeah. When he's like, first of all, I trust her. Second of all, it wasn't big enough. And I was like, you egotistical bastard. I love it.
I also love the random positioning that we get in that series because some of the sex that they have in that book is like there's full-blown acrobatics involved. I don't know how they're doing half the shit that they're doing.
Yeah. The one chair scene that everybody keeps trying to like, be like recreate because they can't figure it out. And I'm like, I don't even know what was happening in my head.
Yeah, I can visualize the scene, but all that went through my head the entire time was trying to figure out how it was actually working because I was like, there's no way that this is actually hot to somebody.
I guess in that sense, I am pretty vanilla. I not flexible and no, thank you.
I just don't know that you could ever get me to a point to try that where you'd be like, move over to that chair, I'm gonna do something. No. No, I really love his protectiveness. I think that's the number one reason why he's kind of always been my favorite.
And that's what it is for me too, is I like that overprotective, almost overbearing, but also all of them still implicitly trust the other person to handle their own shit too.
Right.
So it's not only just a like I'm gonna be overprotective of you, but it's also like, damn, look at her go, she's got it. And that like I don't need to be babied.
No, right. I actually really appreciated that about their relationship because I hated the poor me victim mentality that Dane kind of gave Violet originally. It just bugs me.
Right.
So
Which is all I think part of the reason we all hated Dane. Is because
probably
like, get the fuck over. She's not a scribe. Move on.
yeah. She made a different choice.
Right. But I lost my train of thought. Of course I did.
I don't know. I really do love Ridoc in the third book. I wish that we had gotten more of him in the other two as well, but I really liked seeing more of him in the third book. My other book boyfriend pick, I mean, Fourth Wing just has so many, like Liam and Sawyer, and there's not really a whole ton of them that don't have great qualities.
True.
Besides Jack, maybe, and a couple others.
Okay. Hear me out, though.
No way.
No. Hold up. You gotta listen to me. Now, I hate Jack Barlow as much as the next woman. Okay, like he can go die. Okay, but you know that if you were his girlfriend, he would be on it.
Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong.
Wait, doesn't he have a girlfriend in Fourth Wing?
Does he?
Fuck, somebody in the comments tell me. I need you to tell me because I feel like he does. I feel like there's a girl that's really upset with his death.
I feel like you're right, but I can't think of who it is. I don't know.
I don't know if Google's going to be able to tell me, but we're going to try. It's going to drive me nuts if I don't. Oh, hello. First of all, I need to know how to spell Jack, but
The other day when I was making a TikTok about him, I had to look up how to spell his last name. So
fair enough.
There's an E on the end.
No. He does not have a girlfriend. His strongest relationship is with his dragon.
Yeah, that tracks.
I mean, I'd imagine all of them, even Violet and Xaden, their strongest relationship is still with their dragons.
Probably, yeah. I'm trying to think of... I really hated Riot, but he's the one who's coming to my mind right now for whatever reason as another book boyfriend. I shouldn't say that I hated him, but he was a pussy who wasn't prepared, and I didn't appreciate that.
I was like, Riot. That tells you how much I cared about him. Couldn't even remember who you were talking about.
The ritual. Yeah, the ritual.
Yeah, the ritual. And that's what I thought you were talking about, but I was like, was that his name?
Yeah, they spelled it all weird. It was Ryat.
Yeah. Names are a problem for me.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I also don't understand. I get it. Actually, I shouldn't say I get it. I'm not an author, but I think it's really fucking funny that authors put these hard ass names to pronounce in these books because we're all just saying gibberish in our head while we're reading them.
See, and I try not to. I thought I did halfway decent. And then I had somebody who was like, can you make a video on how to pronounce all their names? I don't understand. And I was like, ooh. I didn't think I went that weird, but
I appreciated that in Death Follows. She had all the important characters, at least she had.
Yeah,
listed there.
I mean, we referred back to it quite a bit in that
episode. Mm-hmm. We did.
Okay. Would Carro be a book boyfriend? Would you consider him one?
Absolutely. I don't love his stupid... I maybe that's not fair to say. I don't like it when he has that waitress sit on his lap, but I kind of understand why he did it to put some distance. I just didn't like that he had to be petty about it and like wink at her, because fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
But no, I did really like him. Actually, more than a lot of the book boyfriends. I liked how supportive he was, and he listened to her, and he wanted her to stop drinking. And like, I don't know. I liked him.
Right. I read a book, a series. I think I actually have the third one sitting here. Oh. It's the Halfling Saga by Melissa Blair. she's got a really good writing style. The main character, Riven, he would also be a book boyfriend for me. He's super protective, but he also is like like implicitly trusts. I can't remember her name. I'm terrible with names. The other main character's name, which is so funny, is because I brought the first two of that book series, read them, loved them, never picked them up again, and there's 3 and 4, so I just bought the 3rd and 4th one so I could read them, and picked them back up and realized that I am writing a book with basically the exact same theme. And the main character's name is also Riven. And I was like, well, I don't have an original idea.
Well, it happens. I'm sure you're not the only one who's done that.
Right.
Honestly. I felt like I've had good book ideas, and then I go to sit down and I'm like, wait, I've read that.
That's so funny. I don't know. I feel like with the Dragon Kiss trilogy I did pretty good. But yeah, that one I literally like wrote, and the worst part about it is it's like 110,000 words already, and then I picked up the second book and started reading this, and I was like, damn, this is really fucking familiar. Oh my god.
So what are you gonna do now?
I changed it into a why choose. So, which I've never written a why choose before, but yeah, I changed it into a why choose. But it's really hard to take a book that's already 110,000 words and turn it into a why choose novel. But
sure.
we're getting there. We're getting there.
Well, kudos to you for having that kind of brain power, because not I.
That's funny. Well, we'll get there. Chris was like, a why choose novel? What does that mean? And I was like, she doesn't choose a lover. They both accept her and take her, and she beds both of them. And he was like, people are into that? And I was like, people are into everything. It's fine.
People are into that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's the guy's name from the... Why can't I think? Is it Merrick? The guy from the Court of Ravens duology? The asshole. Not Sabian. Sabian's a book boyfriend.
You're asking the wrong person. And that one's on Kindle, and my Kindle has a big battery because it's dead.
I've got it right here. Let's see. Of course, it wouldn't have a name on it immediately. Maller. It's like, I know it starts with an M, but yeah, no, I didn't like him. I think that he's probably my top hated book boyfriend so far. Yeah.
That's fair. That's valid. I did not like him, especially in the second book. He was like in the first. But in that second book, it was bad.
Why are you chasing her around, man? Like that
freaking weirdo.
I don't know. I'm just not into CNC, I guess. I'm really not.
Again, there has to be some kind of... that wasn't CNC. That was plain rape.
Yeah.
CNC requires some form of consent. Like, hey,
yeah, she was running away. Or
uh,
flying, I guess, but
jeez. Yeah, and then he even admits that he raped her. So
that's right. God, I hated him. That book was so hard for me to get through.
Same. Yeah.
I really liked the first one, though. I know we talked about that when we did that episode, but And I really liked Sabian's qualities, and I felt like it was stupid that he had to die. So it could have been a why choose. Could have left it at that.
Yeah. For sure. And oh man, I liked Sabian. Sabian could have been a book boyfriend for sure, but then he had to die. I guess Carro died too.
I know. Although I'm holding out hope that something's going to happen with Carro and that he's not actually dead or
Yeah, we got
something.
Hopefully we have more books. Please.
Yeah, well,
Please, Hannah Rachel. Please.
I was going to say, Miss Hannah keeps commenting on our freaking posts. There better be a second book.
Oh my gosh. We're like, please.
Please.
I'll beg. Wait, this is begging. I'll get on my knees and beg, and I don't even do that for my husband, all right?
That's amazing.
That'll be a social media clip later.
If I can figure out how to download them. The last couple times I've tried to download our clips and get them, because I normally download them onto the computer and then I move them onto my phone and do editing on there. And the last few times that I've done it, it will not let me download it to my phone. So,
rude.
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what's going on. I don't know. It keeps telling me I don't have storage on my phone, but I paid for it to upgrade itself. I can't wait to not have a fucking iPhone anymore.
Well, if it makes you feel better, part of my computer problems last week were because all of our episodes, the videos were downloaded on the computer, and I had to go delete them all because it was taking up too much storage space. And my computer was like, every time I tried to open up the library. So
is that why it crashed mid?
Yeah, because I always have the library pulled up and open, and so it couldn't do it. So I deleted a bunch of those, restarted the computer. Works great now. Clearly, we're 30 minutes into an episode and we haven't died yet. So, oh my gosh!
I've been trying to think of the kid's name from When the Bones Sing. The blondie kid that with electrical powers or whatever it was that he could do.
Z?
Yeah, I liked him.
I liked him too.
I don't want to call him a book boyfriend because I think he's supposed to be like 16 or 17, but I did like his character and the way that he was very intuitive to what she was going through.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that whole statement. We don't fetishize children here.
Yep. Nope.
We can appreciate their personality qualities.
Yep.
Just thinking about that author that got like
that's what I was thinking about too.
That got canceled. I'm like,
yeah, her book got removed from everything.
Yeah. I mean, duh. But anyway.
Well, that's what you get for being freaking weird. But next week we are doing a new kind of a book for us. I feel like it's a thriller. I am big into thrillers. You are not so much. So I'm excited to see how you feel about this one.
Yeah, I mean the concept looks really interesting, so I'm pretty excited.
It does.
So just so everybody's aware, it's Run on Red. Is mine backwards?
I
can't tell. Anyway,
know.
Run on Red by Noelle. I'm butchering your last name.
Ely?
Yeah, something like that. I was gonna go with Ely. I'm so sorry. Tell me how to pronounce it if you watch this. But it is a thriller, and I am kind of excited. It'll also be a quick read because it's less than 300 pages.
Yeah, it's a little one. And also, she's a best-selling author, it looks like, so that's pretty cool.
So, I'm excited for this one. But yes, I don't really read thrillers very much. I think the When the Bones Sing, and which they're supernatural thrillers, but they're the first like really thrillers I've read. I've never been wanting to read much that doesn't have some kind of magic in it.
That's fair. I feel like, would you consider The Silent Patient a thriller? I kind of would.
Yeah, I would. You're right. We did read that one.
Yeah, that one was good.
That one was good. Wasn't as good as it was hyped, but it was good.
No, yeah. I have liked the more magic-y kind of thrillers that we've read by Jenny. I am excited for this one, though. It looks like it has a good story behind it.
Yes.
Thrillers are hard, though. I don't know. I used to be a big thriller reader back in high school, and I found it to be really hit and miss with most authors. So we'll see.
And maybe that's why I've never been a huge thriller reader, is because it can be super hit and miss.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I feel like Stephen King is one of the authors that's really hyped for horror and thriller books, but you have to be a Stephen King reader to read a Stephen King book. They're so difficult to get through, and his verbiage sometimes is really difficult to understand. It's kind of like reading a Bible, if I'm being really honest with you. So that's how I feel reading them sometimes. It's like,
that's fair.
Just, I don't know,
think
long words, and they're not
I don't
my
think
favorite.
I don't think I've ever finished one. So
I read
King novel. I've picked them up, but
I read Cujo years ago, but I think that was the only one I ever finished. I have a book or two of his sitting in my closet, but I have no interest.
valid. I mean, I don't have much interest either. So, but anyway, I am really excited about this one. Thrillers, yay! So,
good way to bring in September, I guess, because we'll be getting pretty close to spooky season.
I mean, if you go to any of the stores, it's been spooky season since July, but
I know.
Michael's had freaking spooky season stuff out in like April.
I can't go to Michael's.
Will you also blow your whole paycheck there?
Especially on the Halloween decor.
I'm not alone. I'm not allowed to go without Chris. Chris has to escort me through Michael's. And I don't blow my paycheck on decor. I blow it on yarn. But
that's fair. It's either Halloween decor or it's new string for the bracelets that I make occasionally, or the little rhinestones for the diamond paintings I do. But I used to get all of my Halloween decor from there. I used to have a skeleton sitting on a toilet with a tombstone behind him, and I thought it was the funniest freaking thing ever. My old roommate broke it, but
I love it.
I'm like, I got all your book stickers that you sent me months ago finally on something.
I love it. I have a couple on this water bottle. I got all this reality is really cutting into my reading time. Emotionally attached to fictional characters, and then this one which just says I'm done.
I like that one. Me too.
Yeah. And don't worry, because the next time I send you a book, I got more.
Hell yeah. I think I was going to talk to you, and obviously we'll talk more about this later, but it is in my mind that we should do a giveaway or something around maybe 1,500 followers if we get that far.
Yeah.
So
sounds good.
If you're listening and you haven't followed us.
Yeah, I was like, you better start liking and subscribing. It's super important. We appreciate it every time. Oh, and in upcoming is a Discord server.
Yes.
In the works. Well, mostly built out, but we just need to get some rules on there.
Yep. But that should be a really cool way for everybody to feel super included, whether you read smutty books or young adult, whatever.
Yep.
You're welcome to join.
I've got a channel for it all.
We are excited to have you guys and hear all your thoughts. So
yes, absolutely. So thank you guys for listening, and we will see you all next week.
Bye, guys.